What's up, beautiful people? It's Sindærfam. Welcome to the channel. Today we'll have this very interesting video, and it's titled "Is Donald Trump a Racist?" Thomas Sowell's answer. Interesting. I'm excited to check this one out to hear what Thomas Sowell have got to say on this one. Let's check it out.
Professor, I used to love reading your column every week, and one thing that is less economic and it's more social that's been happening recently is the discourse, particularly throwing around terms, very harsh terms like calling people racist as a sort of a go-to place, particularly for liberals against this administration. We heard it last week. Michael Cohen's testimony in front of Congress. He started out by saying what a racist President Trump is. What would you say about that, particularly with regard to President Trump? Do you consider him to be a racist?
I don't know enough about the man to know what he is, but I would like to see any such accusation accompanied by something that we can test against facts.
Well, you certainly have heard the charge anti-Semitism against him, despite the fact that his daughter is a convert to Judaism, his son-in-law is a Jew, their children are being raised in the Jewish tradition. Kind of hard to make the case, and yet you still hear it.
Well, if people have never heard those things because the media filters out things that go against what they believe, then the charge can stick no matter what the facts may happen to be.
Professor, I almost hate to ask this question because you're so honest about things. You see things straight on. The future of America. I mean, do you think that we are destined to go through a period of socialism, a period where these ideas that have not worked, no matter where they've been tried, and certainly wouldn't work here?
Interesting. Before now, you hear people talk about Trump being racist and all of that and everything. And what I've got to ask is, what made you think that Trump is racist? Because apparently lots of people just don't like the way he delivers things or the way he says things, but there are some people who still like it the way he is blunt about things and he's not sugarcoating anything. But all the same, the fact that he says things the way it is and people come out to say, oh, he's racist, he's not supposed to say this. And honestly, lots of people had a lot to say about Trump while he was president or while he was on set, and it turns out that most of what the media have been reporting regarding him were not true, and many people do not know up until later. So I've got to ask, do you think Trump is racist? And if you do, what exactly was it that he did, or what did he say that made you think he is racist? But yeah, let's go on.
Where they've been tried and certainly wouldn't work here, will be tried here and could bring down our country.
Well, the predictions of economists do not encourage me to go far in that direction. But I do have a great fear that in the long run, we may not make it, and I hate to say that, but and the one thing that keeps me from being despairing is of course we don't know. There's so many things we can't possibly know, and so we may make it, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Thomas Sowell, you really are a great economist and a treasure for the United States of America. We appreciate you coming on. We wish you the very best of luck. Your newest, biggest edition of Discrimination and Disparities can be got at the bookstores or on Amazon right now. Thank you very much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Spot on. I mean, many people said so many things about Trump administration when Trump was on set. People were like, they did not expect it from him, and that his administration were not giving them what they were expecting and all of that. And later, they are now reversing how they thought or how they see Trump, and now they are saying Trump administration was the best. And I've heard tons of people say Trump administration was the best and Trump was the best president of the 21st century. And I've got to ask, do you still think Trump administration was the best, or you think that Trump administration was better than what you expected? Because tons of people still knowing fully well that Trump administration was the best in the 21st century, many people will still not want to say that because of pride or because of their ego and all, because some people would still want that the current administration is better off than Trump administration, just because of the fact that they want to live in denial. And I've just got to ask, what do you think about Trump administration, and do you think Trump is racist? Because lots of people always say that you say something and they just don't agree with you, then they add some certain word to it and put you in the box when you mean good and you're just expressing your views about it, and just because people don't like it, then they put you in a box. But all the same, I'm glad to hear that many people are coming out to share and say so many nice things about Trump and Trump administration. But all the same, I really love your honest contribution and honest views regarding this. What do you think about Trump, and what do you think about Trump administration, and do you think Trump would win this upcoming election, or you're hoping for the best, or you're supporting someone else? I would really love you to share that in the comment down below. You can share other useful information you think might be really helpful. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.